crimson flower. Once a merchant was ready to set out on a journey. He asked his 3 daughters, "What gifts do you all want?" The eldest daughter asked for a gold crown, and the second one requested a crystal mirror. The youngest daughter asked only for the little crimson flower. The merchant set out on his journey. Soon he found a beautiful golden crown and a fine crystal mirror. As for the crimson flower, he had to search a lot. He searched a magical forest. Deep inside, he found a palace in whose courtyard grew beautiful crimson flowers. Carefully, the merchant plucked the flower. As soon as he plucked it, a gruesome beast appeared in front of him and demanded that in return of the flower, the merchant must send one of his daughters to live with the beast. The merchant went home and told the whole story. The beast turns into a prince. The youngest daughter agreed to go and live with the beast. For some time, she lived happily with the beast. The beast had not revealed himself and took great care of her. One day, she asked him to reveal himself. Though reluctant, the beast revealed himself. The girl was terrified to see him. That night, in a dream, she saw her father falling ill. She requested the beast to let her go so that she might find her dying father. The beast released her but kept the condition that she had to return in 3 days. The girl met her father and prepared to return to the beast, but she was late. She saw the beast lying dead with her crimson flower. The girl embraced the dead beast and declared her love. The evil spell was broken and the beast woke up and turned into a handsome prince. The girl felt elated. They lived happily ever after. 3 wonderful beggars. Mark was a rich merchant. One night, 3 beggars came to his house. They asked to stay at his house for the night. Mark was reluctant, but his daughter, Anastasia, requested him to let them stay. They slept in a loft. Anastasia overheard the beggars talking of the 7th son born to peasant Ivan. They decided to name him Vasily. They would also give him all Mark's property. Anastasia told Mark everything. The next morning, Mark went to next village and took the boy from Ivan, saying that Ivan was poor and won't be able to raise him properly. He threw the baby over a cliff. Some merchants were passing by and heard the baby crying. They picked him up and handed over to Mark. At night, Mark put the child in a barrel and threw him into the sea. The monks found the baby and decided to bring him up. The boy lived with the monks and grew up to be a handsome young man. One day, in the course of his journey, Mark reached the monastery. Vasily meets the beggars. Here, Mark got to know about Vasily, and it was clear that he was his godson, whom he had tried to kill. Mark consulted the monks and took Vasily with him to make his fortune. He sent him with a letter to his wife saying the boy should be killed upon arrival. On the way to Mark's home, Vasily met the 3 beggars. They blew on his letter and changed the words. Now, instead of being killed at Mark's house, he was married to his daughter, Anastasia. Mark returned home and was very angry. He sent Vasily on a journey to his friend, the Serpent King, to collect rent. At the Serpent King's house, Vasily met a beautiful girl who saved him from the Serpent King. Vasily thanked her and went home. He reached the river and sprang into the ferry boat. But the ferryman jumped off and Mark had to take his place. For years, Mark had been ferrying people.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.